Even one of our probably top listeners out there, our own dad, was texting us the other day about how he's in the middle, and what we got to start doing is getting people on the other side of the
Both
aisle.
sides.
Yeah, hear both sides of the of what's going on, and what we've been saying nonstop is Trump is third party, man. You nut jobs on both sides are totally insane.
I'll tell you what, we'll just go one for one. I'll tell you a Democrat on his administration. You tell me a Republican on Joe Biden's. RFK Jr.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I'll go
and
again.
this.
Tulsi Gabbard.
No!
You know what I mean? So one of these guys is clearly more bipartisan than the other.
I'll even one up you there. Give me a Democrat who voted against anything, any part of Joe Biden's agenda in the last 4 years.
Yes.
I can give
Yes.
you several Republicans who voted against Donald Trump's newest agenda, one of them being Mitch McConnell.
Not only that, I mean, I was listening to Ben Shapiro the other day, and he's just going off about how he hates the way Donald Trump's handling the economy. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yeah, this is why Ben Shapiro, I don't agree with everything, but he's way more trustworthy than the Pod Save America fags. Because
Right.
everything Trump does is bad. Everything Joe Biden did was good with those guys, right?
Yes.
And here you got, there's not a podcaster out there that hasn't said something they disagree with Trump about.
Great call.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Everybody's very honest about not liking stuff he's doing. So it's kind of, I don't know. For me, that's the refreshing part.
Yeah, I fully agree. Actually, that there's stuff that Trump's doing that many of us actually, we're not totally huge fans of, but you're gonna take some of the bad to get some of the good.
I like the general direction,
Yes, absolutely,
right?
dude. I think we can all just agree that we love Doge, man. We're Doge bros, baby.
Doge
Yeah.
let me down. Doge let me down.
RFK's letting us all down. He's saving all the kids, doing nothing but the chemtrails, man. We still got the chemtrails every single day. No end in sight, man.
Dude, I want to slap everybody that ever said anything about global warming. Although I'm glad nobody's been talking about it recently.
Well, they can't because they openly said we're dimming the sun and we're blasting chemicals in the sky, and there's nothing you could do about it. We've been doing it for a long time.
And we don't know if it's going to work, and we don't know what the effects could be.
We haven't studied the long term effects, and you're all gonna die. That's basically what's gonna happen from it. We had someone comment on one of our episodes recently, which I thought was pretty interesting. From Watch Woman on the Wall 2015, always dropping some gems in the notes there for us. They went on to say Trump's envoy to the UN told the UN recently that the US is not going to implement Agenda 2030, and chemtrails are a part of that effort to reduce the population by 90%. That is the agenda of the Agenda 2030 and the World Economic Forum and the UN, reduce the population by 90%. This
Mhm.
person said, where I live, chemtrails have been so thick the past few years that the sky has not been blue ever. Day after day, the sky is whitish gray, and the trees and wildlife are dying off quickly. Past couple days, actually saw a jet with condensation trails, and I was shocked. I've actually seen the same thing here in Denver the last 2 days. No big ass thick chemtrails, just normal contrails.